Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome to another Red Talk, people. What you lot saying? We saying, Saeed?
Yeah, I was expecting the intro, man. You know what I'm saying? That normally just like kicks me out into gear and that, because I'm saying, but we move.
The intro came in, blood. You just missed it.
Did I miss it? I didn't hear the noise. You know the normal noise where it goes doosh, doosh, you get me? But
yeah, but you missed the intro, bro.
All right, saying that.
Come on, G. What you saying?
Bro, man, I'm good, man. You get me? Like this the dunya, I always tell you, bro. It's a crazy dunya, innit? But we just gotta keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying to you, bro? Like, we just gotta keep it moving, stick to our principles and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
It's been one of them days, bro.
But it's been one of them days, man. You get me? Like, just you know what I mean? It shows you what reality is. You get me? Sometimes I feel like, you know, you kind of like you do your own thing for a couple of days and that you don't go on social media or whatnot, and then boom, today just all kicked in. You get me? Like, it's a madness, bro. You get me?
Yeah, I know, but I know you had enough now, bro. You know that, man.
Yo, listen, it's one of them. You get me? Like, for me, yeah. What I don't understand is like people that don't read things into context. People that, you get me, like, are not educated, you get me, like, I just don't understand it, bro. Like, I'm one of them people, yeah, where I kind of find things for myself in it, and I kind of look into things without coming out and saying shit, you feel me? Like, a lot of people are not educated in this world, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just see things and they run with it, and they kind of run with the masses, what people say, and what's the most popular opinion. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But we ain't got no time for them, man, there.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
So we just keep doing what we're doing, bro. You know what I mean? That man said hella drama today. I don't even know if it's hella drama, if it's a lot of drama, because I literally passed through and left. You know them, man.
Bro, you went in and out, yeah? In and out.
They're just in and out, bro. You see me? I went in there, I said what I had to say, and then I logged out, bro. I ain't got no time for that. No, I'm saying, bro, we're big dogs, Saeed, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what you have to realize. You know them ones, like there's nobody.
It's bad, innit, though?
There's very rarely gonna be a situation where people are doing better than you are actually hating on you. It's a very rare occasion. Don't get me wrong.
That's fact.
There are people, yeah, in life that have more than you or perceive to have more than you, yeah, but will still look at you and be jealous, bro. You know them ones, and it happens. But the reality is, most of these men, they ain't about shit, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just find this funny. I just find it funny, bro. Do you know what I mean? But that's the only way they can get engagement on their page. So
talking about
when they talk about football, nobody cares, bro.
And that's the sad reality, mate. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we do. You know what I mean? We talk about football, mate, and it still triggers people. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of, you know, people don't want to realize that opinion is something you take or you leave. You feel me? You take it or you leave it. You know what I'm saying? But these man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
that's what you need to realize, Sai. Yeah? When they talk about football, look at how many retweets they get when they talk about football. Nobody cares about their footballing opinion, bro. That's why they're not doing what we're doing. They ain't got the subs that we've got, and they're not as successful as us because no one cares about their football opinion. So it's jealousy, bro. That's all it is. They can get more retweets talking about us. That's it, innit? That's all it boils down to. So it doesn't bother me too much. You know them ones. That brother, I specifically don't like him because of where he is. You know them ones. And that's just that's just really what it is. That's the main reason why I don't like it.
That's the reality, man. You know what? That's if you wanna be brutal, man, that's the reality, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality, man. How are we talking for the fan base? How are we? You know what I mean? Like what we do right now. I mean, why them? Why they the gatekeepers for this shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's just two guys here just having a chat about football, mate. And you need to get your head around that, mate. You know them ones there. These men are just jealous, bro. Jealousy is the ugliest trait ever, bro.
I know, but it's also a reminder that you're doing well, blood. So you just have to keep doing your thing, bro. Don't let it get to you too much. You know the man. When the time is right, I'll just cook man for banter. Like disrespectfully, bro. Like it's coming, innit? It's coming. One day I'm just gonna log in and just rip man to shreds just for fun because I do that sometimes. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I feel like being a prick. And I'll just cuss a man out and then I'll log out. You know, that's what I do. But today wasn't that day. Today wasn't that day. Do you know what I'm saying? But it will happen. It will happen. You know, like that. Big up everyone inside. Yeah, there's definitely a watch along tonight. Real Madrid thing. You get me tonight. I want to see this, man. I've heard they got a few injuries, so it should be interesting to see how they get on. So yeah, man's definitely doing that. You know what I'm saying? So big up everyone inside.
Big up, man.
Yo, it's been a mad thing. I see a few man messaging in here saying Ollie was talking about Haaland again or something like that.
Yeah, man. Haaland, you get me? Apparently, he's saying that he admires a player and he wants to think about taking it. But I was saying, man, you get rejected once, man. I don't think you can go back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't see it, mate. You know what I mean? Haaland, the way our football is run, the way our structure is, and the way he's probably watched a few games of United, mate. He's probably seen how we play. You know what I mean? It's not the fact that he just doesn't want to come here. He probably looks at the football we play and he sees that, you know what, the forward line, especially in terms of Martial, Cavani, Greenwood, they were performing last season, and then this season, what's gone wrong? So he's probably looking at it thinking, how can I, be a better player than what I am right now in Dortmund? I always say to people, like, people are saying, oh, but he'll still do the same stuff that he's doing at Dortmund here. No, he won't, man. If you watch Dortmund, right, the way they've played to Haaland, mate, would you see Man United doing that? I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. Like, the way, I'm not trying to compare it to Lukaku, but what Lukaku at Inter Milan's doing right now is the whole of the Inter team is playing for Lukaku. At Man United, they never done that. Yes, he did a good season. He had a brilliant season. But the second season, I think he scored about 16 goals, but he was a shadow of himself, man. Shadow. There was a lot of times where he was like on the right wing. How many times was he on the right wing, man?
Ollie put him out there, but that's why he left ultimately. He was like, I'm not playing on the right wing. He said, I'm not playing on the right wing, and furthermore, man, are benching me.
There you go, then. So I was saying, man, the grass is not green on the other side, and I look at Ollie and I think, yo, listen, forget the strikers here. We need the base of defenders and defensive midfielders. But the thing with Haaland, is I don't think what we do right now will suit Haaland, mate. You know what I mean? How can you tell me when a boys are like Martial and Cavani and the whole strike force is averaging 4 touches inside the box, how can Cavani do more? I understand he's an explosive striker where maybe on the half turn he can run with it, bro. That's not how we play, man. That's not how we play. And I just feel like for me, he will suffer under this kind of system and the way we're playing.
Bro, listen, there's not a single striker in world football, that would not struggle in this system, bro. Like, there's not a single one, bro. But the thing is, people don't understand football, like wouldn't know that, bro. And that's the funny thing, because people could talk about should have scored this, should have scored that, bro. Like, bro, when we look at Harry Kane. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In his last games, his last 8 games, man's at 11, 7, 8, 8. 9, 7, 7. Those are touches in the opposition box. And Martial's getting 3, blood.
3, bro.
A man's getting 11, bro. Like,
I just say
if you're taking one touch, if you're taking one touch, at least to steady yourself. If you're having 3 touches in the box, then that means you're only getting 1 shot off in a game, if you're lucky. And none of them 3 touches weren't shots.
And the Newcastle one showed it even more. The way he had to beat a man and then get into the box and then shoot. There was that moment against Southampton when he got the 2 goals. But in reality, we played against 9 men at that time, or 10 men. Let's be honest with ourselves, man. I mean? A lot of people saying that we're trying to make excuses for Martial. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say to you is, can anyone else do better in that position? And you tell me no. There's a reason why Rashford is playing on the left wing and it suits him more better there. Because that up front, he would suffer. He would not get the goals for me. What he's getting on the left wing up front is absolutely categorically, there's no, absolutely none at all. Because what you have to do, especially in this system when it works out, and what you're doing is you're starved of the ball. You're almost like watching the ball all the time. And then when it comes to your feet, the opposition are already ready to pounce on you. They already literally touch and go on you. And that's the difference. What we do as well is we play up to the wide positions often more. So yesterday of the game against I don't know if you've seen that clip here of Martial. People saying, why did he run to the ball, into the box, and Daniel James had the ball. Did you see that clip?
No. Daniel James don't cross. Daniel James can't cross anyway, so why would I?
Well, there you go then. So basically, this is what happened. Daniel James on the right hand side. There's a picture of Martial. He's running, but people are saying he's not running at a pace that a striker should do when a player is on the edge on the air. On the right hand side, willing to put a cross in.
But you know why that's bullshit, Saeed?
I know.
Because
go on, now. You say your.
It depends on what system you're playing in. Even Alan Shearer said, when he used to get, as soon as he saw Solana or Robert get the ball, he used to bomb into the box and insist they put the ball in there. That was the system. United don't have a system, bro. So when man get the ball, how many times have we seen Rashford on the left-hand side beat a man and then wait and then cut back again? Imagine if you're a striker, bro. Like what the fuck? And then the cross don't come in anyway. And that's for Dan James. Do you know what I mean? How many times the man either his crosses don't beat the first man or he crosses the ball into an empty box?
But there you go. And that was a problem. And also, there was a point in here where I think Daniel James could have passed it to Martial on the edge of the box, would have been easier. So you got to realize here, if you're going full pelting into the box here, and then the ball could have been used, towards the edge of the D, and that was probably the more easier. Rashford is going to have a hesitated kind of feeling of, you know what? Do I come short or do I go in the box, bro? And also, what you got to realize is, there's nothing against Daniel James, but Martial's probably thinking of the best of his head, He knows his qualities in the training ground. How many times have I seen Daniel James, put in a successful crossing? How many times? He knows better than us guys, man. They see it in the training ground. How many times do they see it? Or also, do they beat the first man? Is Daniel James a person who beats his opponent? When it was Jamal Lewis here, I think he got him behind Jamal Lewis on his goal, but did he beat him 1-on-1? And that is the question you've got to answer.
Yeah, he didn't.
And that's why for me, Martial didn't run quickly enough in the box because A, he's trying to judge when the pass is coming, and B, you have to also accept that maybe Daniel James wasn't going to get a good cross in there. You never know, man. You gotta judge things the way it is, man. And like you said with Rashford, how do you know that Rashford's gonna beat a man? So what's the point of me going in the box here, waiting? The next thing you know, Sky's at the top. What is that? You know what I'm saying to you, bro?
Facts. But this is what I'm saying, and it all comes down to muscle memory. It all comes down to confidence in the person on the ball to deliver.
Look at Sterling, for example. Look at Sterling. Sterling knows that ball is going to the box, so he knows he.
And it doesn't matter who it is either.
And he doesn't. It's
De Bruyne. It could be Cancelo. It could be anyone.
And he's always there every single time. And people don't realize that. This is all down to the system. And Pep Guardiola will tell Sterling, do not worry, my guys will get you there, and you stay in the box. If Martial stays in the box here, this is a problem with football. If Martial's in and around the box here and he's not looking to get the ball forward or get the ball short and try and link up the play, he's damned for doing that. The when he's in the box here and when he's not in the box here and he's trying to link up the play and he's trying to make sure that, you know what, can I get hold of the ball? Can I be the man to hold the ball on for us, stick it onto us like Berbatov used to do, stick it and let Ronaldo and Rooney go wide and let them push on forward wide. If that can't happen, then so it's damned if you do and damned if you don't, and that's a problem, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So people need to realize, man, there's the system that's working for strikers will not work at all, mate. Cavani, Martial, anyone. You've seen it with Greenwood against Watford. Did anyone see the game against Watford? Greenwood. Yeah. He got isolated in the middle of the park here. What did he have to do? He had to go wide to receive the ball, or he had to come short for the receive the ball. And when you look at Old Trafford, especially Old Trafford, when you go to the games here, every single time there, when there's a striker, whoever it used to be, they always come forward, mate. They always come forward. That for me, under Mourinho, it was evident, and under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's even evident more. You know what I mean? They have to come forward for the ball and they have to link it together and then run into the box. Well, every single time, man. Ashley Young, they play it short to Lukaku. Ashley Young would get it. Then Lukaku would run into the box and then he would cross it in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
You knew Ashley Young was going to put it in and his delivery was a hell of a lot better than that.
And there you go then. But that's not the same. That's not reciprocated, for this team, though, is it? It's not, because Rashford likes to take on a man. Fair play. That's what his kind of style is. That's his style. You know what I mean? Greenwood will do that, but to a certain sometimes he's not, you know what I mean? It's not on the kind of, it's not suited to that kind of play. He likes to get the ball forward, move it across, 1-2, give it a go. So it's a dilemma, bro. And until we sort that out, bro, we're not going to see the best of whoever's up front, are we?
Yeah, 100%. Big up Anas as well, and that's what I'm saying. Man's saying there's a growing feeling that an established striker might be a better option. You know what's funny, yeah? Ollie's so brain dead that he doesn't realize that the reason why our strikers are not scoring is not because our strikers aren't good. It's because his system or lack of system is the real problem. as you said, how many strikers in the world, now in world football, are averaging 3 touches a game in the box, bro? They're not scoring.
This is what I mean, bro. They're not, and that's a problem, mate. You know what I mean? You can go get Griezmann, mate. I'm telling you now, mate, he would be struggling and everyone be calling him a flop, mate. And that's a problem. You need to look at what's the bigger picture. The player's not a flop. The player's a good player. These are good players, mate. It's what's happening around them. When you've got a double base on McTominay and Fred, who's the playmaker, people? Who is the playmaker? Who is the one that's going to create them, you know what I mean, get the ball and play it between the lines, especially the game against West Brom? Then the problem is, if you isolate Bruno Fernandes, that's your sole creator gone, mate.
Yeah,
you could have.
If I was playing against Manchester United,
just take out Bruno.
I would just man mark him.
That's what West Brom did. They man marked him.
Just man mark him. United are finished because no one else.
What was that guy called? It was I think he plays for West Brom. I don't know if I got his name but they man marked him, and then he was out of the game. He was frustrated. They'll say that on Match of the Day. I was watching the clips on Match of the Day. They isolated him. He got frustrated, and then there's nobody to create, and that's the problem, man. And then when you got, especially with Rashford, when he takes too much time on the ball on the left hand side, everyone can literally be compact. And then almost the players just go back to shape. And that's what's been happening in the top 6 games. Every time we look like we created something, we hog the ball for too long, we recycle the ball, we do it all again, and everyone goes back into their shape. And we make it easy for defenders, or for the team, to be compact, resolutely compact. And that's a problem, mate. And that's why for me, you need to get Donny into the game more so he can be either the roaming 8 or could do a bit of, breaking between the lines. That's what you need, man. We're not going to do it, especially we're not going to win a title, guys. That's a sole aim for any football club, to win a title by doing this, man. Protecting the back four, and then what you're doing then is you're compensating it for the lack of, improvement up front and the lack of creativity up front. And for people like Haaland, okay, get Haaland, mate, but listen, man, I'm telling you now, mate, comes October, and we're frustrated, it's the same old questions again and again and again.
Haaland ain't making no difference in this team,
But that's the thing, though, man.
He's not making no difference in this team. It's still going to be Rashford and Bruno getting the majority of the goals because of the way the team plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, bro. Because you know what? As good as Haaland is, his link-up play ain't as good as Martial's, bro.
There you go, then.
So where Martial excels, Haaland doesn't. And where Haaland excels, Martial doesn't.
Yeah.
Stylistically, like Haaland doesn't make goals out of nothing. Like he's very much someone who relies on people to bounce off and service, bro. If you look at his last three or four goals, he scored that volley. He scored a volley from a Sancho cross. Rashford wouldn't have crossed the ball. You know the ones there. How many times has he gone on the left, cut in and crossed it? I don't remember. He's always looking for a shot. He played the 1-2 with Sancho as well in the game. The little dink ball that Sancho played, United wouldn't play that pass. That there's no player at United that would play that pass. Probably only Martial. Do you know what I'm saying? All the goals I see him score is from good team movements of the ball and good passages of player. He's not the player that's going to pick up the ball, drive past 2 players, and then bend it into the top corner. That's not who he is. And when you look at Mason and Martial last season, look how many goals they scored just by taking the ball past players and scoring by themselves.
Especially Mason, mate. Outside the box, boom. Goal against Bournemouth. The goal against, what's that game? Brighton. Goal against Aston Villa. Listen, I can name you so many games where they've got the ball, shot, bang, move, mate, and that is literally what has been it. And that's what we said. That's how we talked about, going above their kind of expected goals tally and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Greenwood nearly went above his expected goals tally x3. That's unheard of, bro.
Unheard of, mate. Absolutely unheard of. And when the reality sinked in this season, we kind of gone back to our old ways of not really having a stick to style of play. How can he say that? And when you talk about Haaland not having what Martial has for this team, you need what Martial has first to get into the box to do anything. You need to have what Martial has first.
Yeah.
So you do that, mate. You're not going to get a 1-on-1v1 chance, mate. We don't create 1v1 chances. Look at the goals we're scoring. We don't create 1v1 chances. It's literally the goal against Newcastle, for example. Rashford, I think passes it to Matic. Matic gets it, and then obviously Bruno toe-pecks it into Daniel James. The players weren't expected by that, and he scores. Same with Rashford, 1v1 scores. We don't score like easy tappers, easy one where for me, Haaland would thrive on, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
True.
And for me, if you don't have a bit of that first, I don't see how you're going to do that. Because Lukaku struggled massively in his second season at Man United, mate. Massively, mate. Because he couldn't get the tap-ins that he got in the first season, or they couldn't get the goals that he got in the first season. You know what I mean? He couldn't get it. And that is a problem, mate. You know what I mean?
100% facts, guys. Big up everyone inside. Smash the like button.
Come on, people.
You already know what it is. Obviously, there's rumors coming out that United ain't gonna spend big. You know what I'm saying?
Man, typical, bro.
Typical, and that's what I said to guys. Yeah, Oli finishing in the top 3 last season. Yeah, was a curse, bro. Just like Mourinho finishing second. The better this club does, the less their owners are gonna invest because they don't care about winning things.
They've got the nail on the head, man. They've got the manager, they've got the team where they can do, man. A stable income in terms of Champions League football. That's what 100 million a year. You get me? They've got the TV revenue next season coming in. They've got, I'm trying to say to you, they've got the fans coming back next season. They don't, if they could come back into the stadium and expectations of just being back in the stadium could be enough. The fact that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still a manager could still be enough. The fact that still, the young talent that's coming through. Listen, I'm not knocking down the young talent here, but catching Man City and Liverpool, for me, you can't be relying on young talent, mate. They can be part of the success, but not the sole reason of the success, mate. They can't. The class of 92, that was one thing that happened, you know what I mean? And you know what? We'll probably never see it again. But this thing right now, man, Man United saying that, you know what? We're going to be playing Greenwood up front. And instead of buying top talents in Europe, bro, come on, man. Listen, don't put pressure on a young kid early, man. You know what I mean? He should be part of it coming up. Then he can challenge that guy who's on the top, bro. But this is an epitome of Man United, mate, especially the Glazers and Woodward of where we've got it right now. You have an established manager and an established philosophy. You can buy the players to fit that philosophy, fit that style. Can do that. But when you've got a manager, for me, I think accepts where we are. I think he, for me, genuinely, right
he's
now,
happy with it.
He's happy where we are, and he's never been there before.
Because it keeps him in a job.
You know what I mean? And he keeps him in a job, exactly, bro. And that's why, for me, I want United fans to just say, you know what, man? You know what I mean? Don't be accepting this, bro. Don't be accepting again another season, of you, man. You know what I mean? Shouting within the fan base, of this and that and that. Well, you're not looking at the bigger picture, mate. The bigger picture is, we're not going to get anywhere with this, man. Especially with the talent we need. We need a DM, centre-back, and possibly a forward. That's what we need. Not for me. And that's the problem. We've got a lot of United things what we've got right now. We've got a lot of short-term successes. And that's the problem. You know what I mean? The likes of McTominay right now, I understand he's been playing, he's got a few goals this season. Listen, I'm not knocking him down. But what I'm trying to say to you is that will probably be a reason for Man United to say, you know what, man? Look at the form he's got right now. You know, he's got 7 goals. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I said it on my other podcast before. Look at, man, Daniel James, man, he got good goals, man. You know, he's on form right now. We don't need Sancho, man. We got our own player right here.
It's mad, you know, because Dan James had, I wouldn't even say he hasn't even had a good game. He just scored in the game.
Well, there you go then.
And that's enough to keep man's place in the team. What kind of fucking shit is that, bro?
And also the manager now is speaking, being very good on certain players, bro. It's almost as if like, things are working out the way it was meant to be.
He's talking these players up, man. He's talking these players up, to justify, the Glazers not spending no money in the summer.
But there you go, then. I think it's all a script, this, man. I reckon,
bro,
man.
This guy's how
can you go through not playing Kwanma or Daniel James for the start of the season? You go and, you know what I mean? You don't play certain players throughout this whole season, And the next, they come out of nowhere and they're performing now and they're doing whatever they're doing. And it's almost as if it's ready for the end of the season feel. You know what, man? I've got Daniel James. He's doing well. I've always noticed he's going to come back. And then almost it's like, you know what? We don't need Haaland. Okay, Diallo's here right now. I'm going to play him a few games, get excited and whatnot. We don't need Sancho right now. Okay, we've got McTominay. He's got 7 goals this season. We don't need Basuma. We don't need Ndidi. He's our main CDM or whatnot for the years to come. I've given Matic a few games right now. You know what? I think he could do still a good job for the next year or two. That's the problem, mate. And that is why I just feel like for me, these little short-term little successes, could be the downfall of Man United, man. You know,
that's what Oli does. He goes on runs, innit? You look at Martial, look at that. He's surrounded, bruv. He's the least greedy one out of all the players mentioned on the screen, and he's the number 9. That's the reason why he doesn't score.
And that's why for me, yeah, a lot of you know what I mean, rival fans have seen that and have said, you know what, man, Martial is a good player. A lot of people have seen that, bro. They know Martial's a good player, but they're not still not realizing that, yeah. You know, a lot of rival fans, when I go and defend Martial, yeah, don't realize the football we play, man. You know, the fact that you go Martial, your top striker, yeah, for any football club, yeah, if he's getting 3 touches in the opposition box, yeah, for me that's a shame, and that's a bad indictment on the style of play, mate, rather than the player. Let's be honest, man. It's a bad indictment on the style of play rather than player. And any other football club, any other press, yeah, would have told, you know, the manager. So would have been very, very firm on the manager to say, why is it Martial, or why are we not doing to get the best out of Martial, Cavani, and when we're not getting more touches inside the box? This is what a proper journalist, media, they would probably answer these questions, but we're not answering them. We're asking vibe questions, bro. Tell us about morale of the club. Tell us about the squad now. You're doing this and that. It's not footballing questions. This is what, and I get it, because all the guys that are talking and impressive for him, they're all his mates, and they all idolize him when he was a player. Okay, you idolize him when a player, and okay, he was a legend and whatnot. But at the end of the day, get the sentiment out and ask him questions about the football. Why is this happening? Why have you got holding midfielders here? 2 holding midfielders, yeah, or 2 double pivots, yeah, protecting the back 4. Or why is that stopping Man United fluidity in terms of having an expansive style of play? Why are you not asking these kind of questions? It's all these vibe questions, bro. I don't like these vibe questions, bro. I could go in there and say, you know what, man? How's the morale of the club? You know what I mean? How's this and that player, bro? You know what I'm saying? How's this and whatnot? Come on, bro.
That's it, bro. Big up Bradley. It's true. These men compare back the Glazers and Woodward, but everything they do, every bone they throw them, they're men are lapping it up.
That's what I'm saying to you, man. And then there were, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, man. On Mourinho, you feel me? Like he was a toxic manager, but them man asked him big questions. You know, they asked Van Gaal big questions, man. They asked him, bro. He had to get there. Remember when he got the spreadsheet out? Was it the fact when he talked about like crosses and that? Mama got a whole spreadsheet out because they were talking about his style of play and whatnot. You know what I mean? They were talking about this guy, but not the manager right now. Okay, short-term thinking. We're second in the league. Okay, brilliant. But what you got to think about is a long-term and a longevity of the footballing style. Has it improved under Ole? I'm not sure. The results are improved, yes, but has the football improved? I'm not too sure, mate. And if you're going to be thinking about, you know, doing that with the youth, I'm sorry, mate. You can't, man. We have to do a bit of balance, mate. Yes, get the youth, but you also need experience, man. Experience is signing these players that we need for this football club. You know what I mean? And that's a problem, mate. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. The man said, how many of our players would get into City's first 11? None of them.
You know what? Probably, you know what? Let me look at that team. Probably Luke Shaw, left back, but then Zinchenko probably does better what he does, because what he does is he tucks in as a midfielder. Cancelo tucks in as a midfielder. Will Shaw be able to do that? I'm not sure. No. You know what I mean? If you look at the system Man City play, the midfielders, they tuck into the midfield. Stones and whoever's on the centre back position, they go wide. The CDM drops into as a centre back free, and then one tucks into the midfield, and then they have more midfielders. It looks like they've got more time on the ball. I don't know if our players can do that. So for me, Zinchenko probably wouldn't. Nobody would get in there then. You know what I mean? And I know people will say Bruno, but the way they play football, you know what I mean? It's he's
never getting into that team the way he plays football. No way.
But there you go. Then the way Finger play football, they keep the ball, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they keep the ball.
100%. You know what I mean?
The ball.
100%, and that's what I mean. So that should be the bar. Unfortunately for the fans, a lot of them, them top reds, bro. All they want to do, is just lap up all this fake hope, bro. What does it mean?
Yeah, it's fake hope, bro. You know
what does it mean? I've seen loads of false dawns in this football club. Loads. And this Ollie thing's just another thing. Do you know what I mean? If we finish the season with no trophy, what's there to celebrate, bro?
But you know what? It's still progress. That's what they're saying. It's still progress. You know what I mean? Ferguson didn't reach this point after 4 years or 5 years. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We're in a different era, people, man. We're in a different era, man. You know what I'm saying to you? And I'm seeing a lot of managers getting stick, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of managers getting stick, and they're gonna be out the door, mate. You know what I mean? Koeman will be out the door. Pirlo, if he doesn't win the Champions League or go close to winning it, he'll be out. Especially if he loses to Porto. And I know they won't go behind, but you never know in this league, bro. If Porto win that, Pirlo is gone, mate. Before the Amazon documentaries come out, mate. You know what I mean? you know what I'm saying, bro? He'll be at the door, bro. So we got to realize, yeah, that I just don't think we're ruthless anymore, man. We're not that club anymore that will be thinking about trophies anymore. I'll be honest, man. For me, if you didn't win the title this season, when City are still at 70%, Liverpool with all them injuries, you know what I mean? I know we're giving banter and whatnot. Chelsea, who will probably go one further forward next season. I'm not too sure, mate, when you're ever going to find it. You know, Messi coming to City next season. I'm not too sure if you're going to ever get to that level, mate. You know what I mean? I don't think so, man. And if you're looking at what we're trying to buy and whatnot, the recruitment's going to be awful, mate. That recruitment, mate, you know what I mean? You're telling Woodward to be a recruitment officer. Come on, man. Leave it out, man. You know what I mean? Leave it out, man. And I don't trust all these little fake, you know what I mean, newspaper outlets saying, all he's looking at this part of player, Kunde and all that, man. Leave it out, man.
Yeah, Kunde is not the answer, bro. From what I've seen of this guy, bro, he's no better than fucking Lindelof.
For me, yeah, what I think about Kunde is, yeah, he's a quick centre back, yeah, quick, yeah.
He's quick, but he ain't got no physical presence, blood.
For me, United need experience, man. We need experienced defender who's done it, yeah, and I can get this lead.
We need someone more experienced than fucking Michael Carrick. I mean, not Michael Carrick, than Harry Maguire. We need someone more experienced than Harry Maguire.
That's what I'm looking at, man.
That's going to be the leader, because Maguire's not a fucking leader.
But there you go, then. Man United just need leadership, bro, to get this centre back here out there. Kunde might be the answer. We don't know, but I just feel like for me here, I just feel like we go and get Varane. Man. I'm saying Varane, me, you know. I just feel like he's done it, yeah.
He's not out of reach, blood. Real Madrid need the money.
And there you go, then.
And they're not really in a position to be turning down.
How old is Varane, by the way? Let me see how old Varane is.
I don't know. He must be about 26, 27, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And all that man saying, yeah, Pogba is fit. I didn't mention Pogba because he's
27, my brother.
Yeah.
27. You get me? Like, so for me, yeah, I just look at it and I think, Man United experience, bro. Kunde is 22, yeah, and people say, yeah, but it's quality, this and that, bro. But when you go to that Premier League, man, listen, man, there's players come in here and they failed, mate. They failed and they come in this league and they find it tough, yeah, and they can't cope with certain things in this football club. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, Varane, go get Varane, yeah, go get experience, Varane, yeah, go get someone with experience. Anyone with experience, yeah, that is good and that is capable of taking this Man United team to the next level, mate. You know what I mean? Same with Didi in the middle of the park. Go get him. Right age now. Go get him. You know what I mean? These are the kind of things we could be looking at, bro. And I just don't like this nonsense of, you know what I mean, saying get the youth and then they can be the answer. Nah, man. Get the experience in there, man.
Yeah, like man is saying, like they're saying no to Varane, bro. We need a player with experience and with pace. You know what I mean? These men are talking about Tyrone Mings.
That's a problem, mate. You know what I'm saying to you, like, you know what I mean, like, and that's the issue, man. You know what I'm saying?
As much as I wouldn't say I don't rate Tyrone Mings,
but for 67 million.
But he's not even a Manchester United player.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're going to Aston Villa, you have to be taking Grealish. That's the only player you can be going to take.
Do you know what, man? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That for me, that would be a player I'll be looking at. But you know, I mean, is that more dead certain than CDM and centre back first? That's my two priority. Centre back and CDM. Then you go from there. But you know, Man United apparently looking at one signing this summer, one major signing this summer. Are you having a laugh, mate?
Yeah, the squad's not good enough to be doing the one signing. If you don't win the league this year, how is signing one player going to put you in any closer to winning the league,
brother? You know what I'm saying? Like,
when Chelsea are going to go and spend another 200 M's, blood,
200 million easy, bro.
They got a new manager, so you know they're going to go.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying to you? And that's the thing, bro. And that's why I don't understand about this club, innit? You know what I'm saying? They don't have a strategy. There's no plan to this, bro. There really, really isn't no plan. And that's the thing as well. You got the manager who, for me, hasn't been given a contract yet. This guy is leaving in 2022. So he's leaving a year from now. A year. So would you give a manager another 200 million? I'm not too sure. You go put it in the comments now. Would you give the manager right now another 150 million? You know what I'm saying? When he's spent already, Maguire, who still people are still doubting. Wan-Bissaka, he's a good right back. I'm not kidding you. But is it a right back to challenge for the league? I don't know. Then you've got what's it called? The CDM options. McTominay and Fred. Are they centre backs that could two midfielders that could?
They're not even defensive midfielders, bro.
Well, there you go.
If you're gonna buy one player, we'd probably be better off getting a fucking defensive midfielder.
But there you go, then. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, that's the problems we got right now. And And then you got Cavani, who apparently we're still unsure given the contract. There's a lot of things going on there, bro. That it's still a mess, bro. It's still a mess, you know. And it's like, how do you then say to likes of Greenwood, yeah, and Diallo, right? If we go by Sancho now, then you're not going to be in the pecking order, whatnot. It's all that Diallo signing out, and people are saying go by Sancho. What does that say with Diallo? Then do you go put him out alone then?
You have to get rid of Dan. You have to get rid of Dan James, but Oli likes him.
But then look at the manager saying, "No,
Dan James is surviving under a new manager."
Bro, let me ask you a question. The way that Ollie's speaking about, the way that Ollie's speaking about Dan James, do you think right now he'll be sold? I'm telling you right now that he's not getting sold, mate. No. I'm being serious with you, bro. He's a squad player, and he knows he's a squad player. Dan James accepts being a squad player. He will.
Yeah, because he's just happy to be at Manchester.
But there you go. Then it's his favorite. Apparently, it's his. He spot this club. The kid has a club. You know what I mean? When he was a kid, so he's loving life, bro. And to sell him, when he's actually doing well, you know what I mean? Would it happen? I'm not
saying he's doing well. He only played 2 fucking games, bro.
Well, to Ollie and to what's happening right now, it is under what we're circumstances right now. It is whether we like it or not. He's doing well right now, and he's got the goals. No, what we'll say. What do you say about what does this kind of world say about stats? The GA right now is what keeps ever relevant, don't they? That's what it is. Instead of
the GA is the thing that's keeping a lot of men free of criticism, bro. Because United don't play a good brand of football. Yeah. We haven't played a good brand of football for 2 years. We have no style of play. Yeah. We don't have a consistency in performance. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Individual brilliance is getting us results, bro. Like this ain't gonna fly next season when City spend, Chelsea spend,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then what? Man are talking about signing one player.
I don't see a drop off in the top 2. I know we could talk about Liverpool with banter, yeah, but that's banter over facts. Liverpool will probably be back when they got Van Dijk and they go buy a centre back in the summer or whatnot. And they kind of, for me, if this is their bad season, yeah, and they're still in around top 4 and they probably will make it, then what have we got chance for next season, mate? What have we got chance for next season? That's the kind of scary bit, when you look at it. And we're saying, we're going to be investing in the youth and we're going to be trying to do it the right way, mate. There's no right or wrong way, mate. You have to do it the brutal way. You have to go and spend, mate. You know what I mean? But Man United will make excuses, man. And I feel like a lot of United fans will fall for that because it's Ollie. And it's like, you know what?
Yeah,
let him do it, man. He wants to do it the Sir Alex Ferguson way. He wants to do it that way, and kind of save the same mold.
Bro, Sir Alex Ferguson's the only person that could do it. The Sir Alex Ferguson.
That's it, bro. He can only do that, bro. He can only get certain players like Valencia from Wigan and turn him to, bro. He was unplayable between 2009 and 2011.
He was.
He was unplayable.
And even replacing Ronaldo with him was a joke anyway.
Was a joke, but Alex Ferguson pulled it off, mate. My man could do that, bro. But Ollie thinking that he can do that, bro. You can't do that, mate. You need to buy quad. If you're gonna stay there, bro, you're gonna have to get back, bro. And that's the problem. Can Ollie demand the backing? I know people say, but he can't do. He's a manager. You know what I mean? He can't do that against his own bosses yet. But come on, man. You've got to ask. You've got to say, you know what? Right, let's plan now. Let's plan now, right now. Say, right, I need these players. Yeah, can you do this for me? Yeah. And if you can't do it, especially with my kind of abilities as a coach or what I could do, because he said, yeah, I'm just a manager. I'm not a coach, by the way. He said that, in an interview with Norwegian TV. If you don't believe me, guys, go watch it. He said, I'm just a manager.
And man of the coaches.
Well, there you go then. And if he's not asking for coaching staff as well, that's another added kind of
plot. That man brought in fucking Fletcher, bro.
But that's the problem,
man. And Lee Grant, bro. They've just turned it into some bridging.
Lee Grant, bro. Lee Grant, you get me? We'll be recommending players from Stoke and them, man. You get me? Like, when they come sit around the table.
Bro, they turned it into some fucking play center. That's what.
My God.
That's what it is. It's just a man, them, bro.
Bro, the guys, you can't deep it, bro. Imagine the pool of talent here when you've got Carrick, McKenna, these man here, bro, to say if the board say to you what kind of players you want, man. These are the guys we're putting our trust in, people.
Yeah.
McKenna, Carrick, Lee Grant, you know what I'm saying to you, the brother from Norway. You get me? Listen, guys, man. We're done out here, you know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I think so.
You don't get anything for the season, man. I see a frustrating summer again for Man United when everyone's going to be talking about Conde, Bissouma, and all these players, bro. We're going to be coming out, bro, with bloody, I don't know, mate. You get me? Tyrone Mings, mate. You know what I mean? Tyrone Mings for 60 million.
Oh, bro, if ever. Big up my man for the super chat. That's for you, Si.
So regardless, we need to spend money, whatever the manager's Chelsea spent 200 million, sat Lampard. Of course, but then it's like, we spent 85 million on Maguire, and still to this right day now, people are saying get him out of the team.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Yes, you can spend players, but we don't have a sporting director like Chelsea, man. We don't have that kind of recruitment system. Look at a woman that does her recruitment, bro. Big up to her, yeah, but she does all the recruitment. Bang on, mate. Bang on, and all of their players. They sold a guy to Atlanta, and I think he'll probably play tonight. He's called Pichalic, I think he's called. Yeah, they sold him for about 19 million. The guy's not even played, bro. I think it's called Parasalic. Yeah, I think people in the comments will know.
I have no idea, but
bro, they sold him. Yeah, Atlanta for 19 million, bro. Can we do that, bro? Can we do that? Pasalic, yeah, Pasalic. There you go. Can we do that? Are you mad, bro? We can't do that. No idea. Come on, bro, man.
No idea. Mate. Big up everyone inside. 1.3. Smash the like. Yeah, I haven't seen that Rio interview, but people keep asking me to watch it or have I seen it? So I'm definitely going to check it out probably over the weekend. And yeah, man thinks he's creating the class of 92. Bruv, Nicky Butt was on the bench the other game. Do you know what I mean? Like, bruv, the sight of all of that tells me we're going massively in the wrong direction. This Brethren's thing ain't gonna work.
Yeah, we're gonna be the ones that miss out, man. You get me? In 2 or 3 years' time, we're gonna be having the same podcast, bro. You get me? Yeah, we're gonna have the same pod every single day, bro. We're just gonna be thinking about this and that. You know what I'm saying to you, bro? We're done out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're done, bro. You know what I mean? In terms of winning trophies, can't see it happening, mate. I'll be surprised, mate, if we win a trophy this season. And even coming forward as manager, and with recruitment, not just down to manager, recruitment system, anything that works above it, man. Can't see it happening, mate.
Me neither, if I'm completely honest. Big up everyone inside. Smash up the like button. Honestly, I can see a very frustrating summer. We're definitely not going to sign too many players. I wouldn't be surprised if it is just the one. Do you know what I mean? And I guess that's just kind of how we need to go into the summer with that mentality.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's not going to happen.
It's not. And that's the reality, mate. You get me? Like, and that's why I always say to people, don't get too giddy, mate. Don't get too giddy because this manager and this board, mate, you know what I mean? They go hand in hand, man. And that's the problem, mate. You know what I'm saying? They both like each other. I think that's what, for me, you have to keep it professional, innit? Other managers, yeah, and other kind of, I think what Stan Ferguson was a one-off, mate. You know them ones. But I think like this modern day era, man, you got to keep things professional, innit? You know what I'm saying? You might think the owners, yeah. You just got to keep it saying, yo, listen, we do our thing, yeah. I know you're the boss, and you know I'm the manager in it, but we're not going to be, be licking each other and that and say, yo, listen, pals and that. You know what I'm saying? To keep it strictly business, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what Tuchel will do right now. That's why I think Tuchel might do well. He might just say, yo, listen, man, I'm here for 18. Give me 18 months here. Give me this player. Give me this player. You know what I'm saying? So,
bruv, we just have to see, man. You know what I mean? We just have to see, guys, like what goes on in the summer. But all the noise and the way Ollie's talking up James and all these other things, it kind of sounds like there's not going to be too much activity going on. And also, bruv, man got Donny in the last win, bruv. Man's not even playing him. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's not playing Donny,
you got Donny.
You know what I mean, the Glazers might look at it and say, yo, we gave you a player. You're not even fucking playing him.
You got Diallo in January. You know what? That's your player there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Then you got, by the way, you got Jesse Lingard coming back. That's for me. I still have a feeling, yeah, Ollie will say I'm keeping him. Even though for me, I think we could get money out of him. Maybe I think 25, 30 million. What do you reckon? I think he's worth about that.
I think 20. I think he's worth at least 20 mil.
20 mil at least, you get me? 28 in his prime of his career. Pereira's coming back because I don't think Lazio will pay 27 million.
He's not even starting for them, is he?
Well, there you go then. Then you've got that player. Who else we got out on loan? You get me? So, them guys are coming back, bro. They're coming back.
Yeah.
So, it's, you know what it is, it's going to be crazy next season, bro. The amount of Deadwood will have, you know what I'm saying, and what managers will do. You know what I'm saying to you? That's just, and probably Smalley got sold, people. Smalley got sold. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, for me, I'd have seen a bit of a dire situation, mate. You know what?
Fact.
I wouldn't be surprised because if you
Bruv,
if you
Jay
look at
Lings,
it,
bruv, listen. What did Liverpool sold fucking what's his name? Brewster for what? Like
20 mil.
20 M's or something, bruv.
Yeah.
The man must be able to get a 30 for Jay Lings, blood.
Bro, I think 30 because at the end of the day, yeah, it's a fact that West Ham have got something good right now. And if they want to keep it next season, mate, pay up, mate. Pay up, lad. You know what I'm saying? Pay up, man.
Yeah.
But then again, Man United, man, we give that charity, man. You know what I'm saying? We love to give charity away, man. You know what I'm saying?
100%. That's some joke team. I said donate Pereira. Yeah, it's mad. West Ham ain't gonna Iwobi was sold for 40, but he's younger, innit? So
yeah, younger. He was about 23, 22. You can hear that.
They'll look at the age thing, and United never sell well, so you know they're not gonna get good money for
Yeah, I bet you they get about 10 million for him, man, even though it's not worth that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. The reports are 10, 15 million. Oh, he's only got 1 year left in his contract. Okay.
Oh, is it? Okay. But then, yeah, I mean, then you go and pay. Then you go, a top club here will say, right, Lingard, sign a contract here so we can get more money out of you. That's what.
And these men are talking about, get rid of Pogba. If Pogba leaves, who they going to replace him with? No one of any substance, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We're probably going to lose 3 or 4 players.
Get him out.
We'll lose 3 or 4 players, and we won't hardly bring no one in. And that'll be the problem for us.
Get him out. It's toxic, apparently, innit? That's a problem, mate. You know what I mean? Just look at the creativity with lack of, mate, of creativity. And I still don't know if there's any talk of Pogba even training or whatnot. So
yeah, Oli said he was training on grass, but he's not near return as it stands.
Jeez, man. So he's probably out of City game then. You know, he's almost just confirming that, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Brother.
He's definitely not playing in a Chelsea game, which is a big loss.
Yeah, especially 100%. Especially the way Tuchel plays, you get me?
Yeah.
Very, very, you get me, like system orientated, and it's, you know what I mean, he's doing bits over there. I'm saying, but yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up.
That's it. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the like button. Do you know what I mean? Just smash the like button, people. Obviously, we're doing the watch along for. We're keeping an eye on. I'm watching the Real Madrid Atalanta, and we're keeping an eye on the Man City Mönchengladbach game as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Just in the other stream. So make sure you like this one before you leave, and then like the other one on the way in, people. You already know what it is, man. Big up, Saeed, bruv. What else you got going on, fam? Is that you for the evening?
Yeah, I did a podcast before with Flawless and Musa. Go check out Real Talk podcast, and then yeah, man, I'm saying I'm gonna chill tonight. Probably gonna go get something and whatnot. Just have a chill. You get me tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where, I thought we'll end on this, blood. We are building something special. I hear that.
Yeah, I hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see it. We'll see.
I'd love to. How old are you, bro? How old are you? The guy that put that comment in, building something special. You've never seen anything special in your life, I bet. You know them ones, because I've seen a treble winning team.
Yeah.
And I saw the 2008 team, bruv. Like, I don't think you would know what special is if it punched you in the jaw, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think you do, because anyone that's watched the United games that I've watched would never say that we're building something special. Never, with the players that we've got at our team. Now, nobody would ever say that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
man,
do you know what I'm saying?
I would say let's see.
He's saying he's 21, and even if you're 21, do you know what I'm saying? That's still too young. You never saw nothing. You never saw nothing.
I think he's but you never know. He could be 11, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to the young generation. But for me, that just goes down to the kind of what you're seeing and what you're not. You know what I mean? Look at what's happening right now. Don't look at all these people that are saying things and whatnot. You make decision for yourself, man. That's what a lot of people are not doing right now. They're not looking at for themselves of how we're playing and where we are. The results, okay, they're where they are. And yeah, man, we're in second place, but is the football sustainable to win a title and to win trophies?
Bruv, my man was born the year before the treble, blood. If you're 21, so that means you didn't see that. Do you know what I'm saying? And
even I didn't see it. I was 27, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you go. And then the 2008 thing. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? You haven't seen any special. You haven't seen anything special about Manchester United, bro. So, do you know what I mean? I would hold that judgment. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro. You're saying,
you know, like that. I would definitely hold that judgment. You know them one. So I don't know about the special thing, but yo, big up, guys. Big up, guys. Make sure you smash the like. Over into the next stream. Champions League, stress-free friendlies. Well, not friendlies, but stress-free watch along. Might as well be a friendly because, bruv, the result don't affect man either way. You know them ones. Hopefully, we just get to see some good football.
Cost me.
Know what I mean? So big up everyone inside. Smash up the like, people. You already know what the thing is, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next stream. Make sure you subscribe to the United Central as usual. You already know what it is.
Come on, people.
Do you know what I'm saying? And man, we'll see you.